Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and this is going to be a very interesting video because I've been doing some experimenting, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I've got 4 accounts, right? So I've got Spitfire, I've got Stylosa, and I've got StateBake. And then I've got this account which nobody will ever know the name of. And I've been rumbled a few times on it, so I need to change its name again. This account is at 4237. That is a Grandmaster account. How the hell have I done that? That is my highest rated account ever. My second highest rated account is StateBake. He got to 4.1k. So how did I manage to do this, right? Well, you know what, guys? My lowest rated account is 3,700. That is a big difference. So the same player, right, on these different accounts has somehow managed to get one account to 4.2 and one account at 3.7. That's a 500 SR difference. That is huge. That is absolutely massive. So what's going on? Well, I'm going to tell you what's going on, guys. It's because the highest rated account is a one-trick main account, which is something I don't advise you do. However, how the hell have I done this while maintaining integrity, ladies and gentlemen? Because the worst way to do this would be to simply go, I'm a pro Genji, so I play Genji all of the time. I don't care what my team does. I don't care what the team comp is. I don't care what the enemy team are doing. That is all I'm going to do. And then you get stuck in Platinum. You get stuck in Diamond. You get stuck wherever, right? You're not going anywhere because you're playing your best hero, and that's what you're going to do. The difference is, I almost said its name, with that account, with my highest account, what I do is I go into the game with the intention of taking Soldier 76 because I know that I can do the most work with him. In a sense, I'm going to go in with Soldier, I'm going to try and contest the high ground, I'm going to scream at my Ana for nano boost, and that's all I'm going to do, right? So I load into the game. I'm very lucky because I've got a pretty fast computer, and my hard drive, which the game is installed on, is an NVMe SSD, which is a really, really fast hard drive. So it loads the game in super quick. So it means I can pick heroes before everybody else almost all of the time. So I lock in as the Soldier, and then I sit there, right? Now, most of the time, people won't go, oh my god, it's Soldier, can you swap? Because Soldier is like Soldier, he does work, right? So that's fine. You could probably say he is slightly overpowered. Anyway, what I then do is I wait. And if the team says, or one of the team members goes, could I take the Soldier, right? I go, okay, and I give it them because I know I can play other heroes because I play a lot of different heroes anyway. So I can just go onto a Reinhardt, go onto a Winston, just do something else, right? That's cool for me, and that's fine. However, right, this is the key thing. If I said to that guy, no, I'm going to stay Soldier, it then gives him the choice, or her the choice, of what do they do? Do they say, hang on a minute, give me the Soldier, I want it, and they become toxic, or they throw? Or do they go, okay, I'll take the healer? The thing is, or take the tank, or whatever else the team needs. The thing is with me, I like to take that responsibility myself because I feel like I always want everybody else on their better heroes. And if I can swap around to facilitate that, then I'll do that. So that is kind of the mantra that I almost said its name again. that the whatever account is, I'm not gonna say it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the mantra for that account. It's going with a plan. Play my, like, saying Soldier's my strongest hero, I don't know whether that's accurate, but saying I'm going to play the hero, which I know I can have the most impact on, or at least I feel like I'm having a lot of impact on, and I'm going to, like, you know, contest the high ground, I'm going to stay with my team, I'm going to try and do basically, I'm playing the game how I would play the game anyway. This is what's interesting to me, why there's literally a 500 SR difference between my accounts. So, let's go back to my lowest rated account, which I think is Spitfire at this moment in time. Is it Spitfire? It might be Sty. I don't know. It's one of them anyway. But on all the other accounts, I'm very flexible. So what I'll do is I'll go into the game, and I like playing Overwatch because it's a team game. And I go into it, and I don't just insta-lock a hero or anything like that. I sit there, and I'll just be like, hey guys, how's it going? I'll even say to the team, like, who do you want to play, guys? What do you want to play? I would prefer people to build a nice team, and then we work from there. A lot of the time, though, that means that I might be falling onto, like, a Lucio, falling onto an Ana, falling onto a Reinhardt, you know, a Winston, something like that, right? And what tends to happen in those games, if things start to go bad, right? So maybe the DPS isn't performing, maybe I'm having a bad game or whatever, but if things start to go bad, I start to feel like I'm not really doing anything in this game, and then I want the Soldier, or I want the McCree, or the Tracer, or whatever, of whoever else has got that in the team. But the problem is, if I say to those guys, can I have the Soldier, and I'm on the Reinhardt, the Soldier player is going to take that to heart, and he's going to be like, Excuse me? Are you calling me bad? I mean, it's a total human reaction, right? You would do that. You would not be like, oh my god, yeah, sure, mate, I'm having a really bad game. You take my hero and I'll take yours. Like, that doesn't really happen. So what happens in those games is, I often feel like I'm just losing the game now. Like, I could have won the game, but now we're just losing the game, and I'm waiting to lose. And it doesn't feel great, and it can kind of make you start to tilt. And it can make you become toxic as well. We're all only human, and it's like, it's not a great place to be. So that's why I decided to be more proactive with the special account and just go in and play heroes that I know I can play and have an impact on and feel very confident on, and heroes that don't necessarily depend on the team. Like, if you look at Soldier, Anna is the same as well. In fact, every hero is basically the same, but Soldier's my sort of personal example. If I look at that hero, I'm like, okay, when we go into the first fight, if I can kill my opposite number, if I can do enough damage to allow somebody else to kill somebody, if I can go in and make a great call out on a low enemy that I've been working on and somebody else goes in and kills them, then I've done my job, right? If I'm playing some other hero that doesn't necessarily do that, like if I was playing Genji, which I am really bad with Genji, I know I wouldn't be able to do anything and I wouldn't contribute to the team. And that's kind of where all of this is coming from. It's about contributing to the team, but contributing in a good way. And of course, this only really matters if you're obsessed with trying to gain SR and go up through the ranks. We know that if you play on one hero for a very long time and become a one trick almost, and you become very good with that hero, you have to be good. I mean, let's be honest, that's the major thing with all of this stuff. Then you will gain more SR per win and lose less SR per defeat, because you are much higher than like the average Soldier or McCree or whatever around your MMR. And it works obviously for less popular heroes a little bit more, so your Sombras and your Torbjorns, but you have to be good. But the main key thing is, with the 76 account, and it plays Tracer and it plays McCree basically, 76 Tracer and McCree, that's what that account plays, but mainly it would be 76. That account understands that if it cannot play the Soldier or somebody else wants to play it, then that's fine, it'll fill. Or if the enemy team are doing something so amazing, which is annihilating whatever hero I'm playing, I will swap the hero and try and fill that gap. That's what I tried to do. But there is one key thing here. I go in thinking this is what I'm going to do, but I do have a backup plan. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this video, because it is kind of weird, this is, because all of Overwatch is built upon being flexible, building a good team, countering what the enemy are doing. That's what they try to promote. That is what the game is all about. That's what it's about to me. However, if you become highly specialized into one hero and very good with that hero, and you have a decent mentality and you're able to flex with your team, you go much further. I mean, there is a literal 500 SR difference between me picking the hero I think I can have the highest impact on religiously and me filling at the start of the game. It is a huge difference, that is, and I was honestly shocked that it was so big. Like, that is ridiculous. Yes, sure, there are certain things, other factors in play, like, you know, maybe I got lucky with my teams and all of that stuff. You know, you can't ever factor that out, but 500 SR, I mean, that's really reducing that margin of error quite a bit. And of course, remember, win streaks are pretty much non-existent now, so it's not like I've gone on a lucky win streak and got up to that point. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I think it's going to be a very interesting video. Are you a one trick? What do you think about being a one trick? But being a one trick main, I think, is a more interesting way to view this. You have your one trick, that is your main, but you're also flexible and you can also play other roles. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. I hope you enjoyed the video. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I will catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.